entrepreneurs. Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneur Fundamentals. My name is Robert Bitto. Today we're going to talk a little bit about humility. If you're the type of person who is always right, who thinks they're always right, always has to be right, always has to win an argument, blah, 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 etc., then you're not going to last more than one day as an entrepreneur. The boss is always right because I said so. Those kind of phrases are unheard of in the world of entrepreneurship. You have to be humble. You have to be willing to make mistakes and acknowledge your mistakes. You also have to be willing to take the fall for other people's mistakes. The post office messes up, you tell your customer you're sorry. Okay. Your employee screws up, you tell whoever the employee interacted with, I apologize on behalf of the business. If you really want to look at things, it is all your fault. Okay? Everything you do in your business, it comes back to you. It is all your fault. If the post office messes up, well, you decided to use the post office. You decided certain amounts of insurance. You decided what kind of boxes to use, etc., and so on. And when something happens and it's connected to your business in any way, you're going to have to apologize and learn from the mistakes and move on. The boss is not always right. I've said this before, you can really learn from your employees. You may have a certain way that you do things in your business, and an employee may come in and say, hey, you know what? I think we should be doing this differently. I think there's a better way to do this. Now, if you had the mentality of, no, I'm the one that says what things are supposed to be like in my business, if you have that kind of an attitude, then you're missing out on a potential to increase the value of your business. That employee, for example, may know something more about the process than you do because that employee is connected to the process. And the employee's idea and the employee's suggestions could mean more money for you and a better business for you. So you need to ditch the whole attitude of, hey, the boss is always right or whatever. And you cannot tell customers that it's somebody else's fault when it's connected to your business. Amazon has your wrong address for some reason, or for a return, or the post office delivers the box with a big slash in the box. You have to take responsibility for it, even when it's not your fault. And when you do, the customer is happy. And, if it's something that is really egregious, then you just move on and you focus on what you need to do. Mishaps, mistakes, flub ups, and all that stuff, they're not as common as you might think. You may have to say you're sorry. You may have to issue a refund or an apology, every once in a while. If it happens frequently, of course, then there's something majorly wrong. But everything's built into the cost of your business. So if you do something, or if something happens and you have to apologize and you have to give a refund or give some sort of special deal to a customer or supplier, whatever, for some sort of a mistake, then be prepared to do that. It'll be built into your business anyway. So, and another thing, one of the most important things I have to say is, you're not perfect. You're going to make mistakes. Just accept the fact that you are going to make some big mistakes on your own. And you're going to have to eat humble pie and apologize and learn from the mistakes. So don't be afraid to take a hit once in a while. You're going to have to. If you're one of those people who always has to be right and who cannot apologize, then perhaps a good government job would be good for you, or something in some big nameless, faceless corporation where they have a hierarchy that's very strict, that's based on the whole I'm the boss, you do as I say sort of mentality. But in a small business, there's no room for that. You can't act that way. So learn to say I'm sorry. That's all I have to say on this. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember, always work hard, and may all of your entrepreneurial dreams come true.